Hey, so today I'm going to be doing an introduction, review, and demo on Dinair's makeup sealer. So if you are interested, please keep watching. So Dinair's makeup sealer comes in a bottle like this. It says clearly Dinair makeup sealer, and then it says clear, water resistant. Alright, so I originally came across this product when I googled Dinair Airbrush makeup, and in the images that came up on Google there was an image of a makeup sealer. Now this sparked my interest because this is when I was just first starting out with airbrush makeup, and I kind of wanted to get my hands on everything I could that was airbrush. Anyways, with my interest being excited, I went to airbrushmakeup.com, which is Dinair's website, and I began to look through all the little tabs to see if I could find this makeup sealer. Well, I had no luck finding this makeup sealer anywhere, so what I did is I saw that they had a little search bar on their website, so I just typed in makeup sealer there, and it immediately linked me to the page where you can find the makeup sealer. So now I'm at the page where the makeup sealer is on airbrushmakeup.com, and of course, because I had a hard time finding it, I figured it was like a pro product, because it was kind of in a secret location to me in the beginning when I was first looking through it. So of course I bought it, and I believe the price was marked at $16. I think it's still $16 now. If you go to airbrushmakeup.com, I'm pretty sure it's $16 now. Anyways, I had to try it. At the time, I did not realize that it was an alcohol-based product, so when I got it in, of course, I looked at the back of the bottle, and it did say alcohol and deionized water. So this would be the first time that I'd be putting anything alcohol-based on my skin, so I did go ahead and contact Dinair's customer service. Now, the reason why I contacted their customer service is just because I have really sensitive skin. Now, I know Dinair has a camouflage line, but at the time I purchased this product, have not ever tried the camouflage line on my skin, so I didn't know how my skin would react. So I called the customer service, and the customer service told me that this product is completely 100% safe. You can put it on your face, but it is really not intended for use on the face. It's more intended for special effects makeup and sealing that stuff in on the body. I mean, you could use it on the face, but it's just not going to have that waterproofing sealing property that you want it to have on the face. I mean, it'll seal in anything on the body. Just on the face, your results will vary, only because I'm assuming, because you have all these glands and everything, with the composition of your skin already, you can't expect a product really to work. And at first it kind of bummed me out, but then, it kind of makes a lot of sense. That's why there is no miracle product out there for your skin. You're just going to have to kind of deal with it that way. So in light of all of that, I figure I better just try it, put it to a splash test, see if it'll seal any makeup on my lips. I know for sure it seals makeup really well on the body because I have tried it, but in light of the request that I had to test it out on the skin, I'm just going to go ahead and perform that waterproofing test for you. So I did go ahead and do my airbrush makeup.
Okay, so I'm just applying my airbrush foundation like so. That way you know that I did use airbrush foundation. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the clear sealer. So I'm just going to go ahead and take about 10 drops of the sealer. Hopefully that should be more than enough to cover my full face. And I'm just going to go ahead in circular motions and just cover my whole face in the same fashion that I would do a setting spray. So far, the product smells like alcohol. It kind of smells like the Fantasy line or the Brights collection mixed with isopropyl alcohol. That's the scent that I'm getting from it. It's not an unpleasant scent. It's just different. So I definitely don't recommend inhaling while you spray this on your face, of course. But overall, it should be safe.
Alright, so now that you see that my airbrush makeup is fully fresh, I did go ahead and spray the sealer on it like you just saw. And now I'm going to go ahead and perform a splash test. So let's get started. Perfect makeup. Bye-bye. Woo! Sprayed a little bit extra on there just because this product says water resistant makeup sealer. But okay. So I have the water on my face. I'm going to let it sit on my face just for a little bit. And it doesn't taste like alcohol, so I guess it's really adhered to my skin. Another tip on this whole thing, I'm going to go ahead and start patting. Another tip on this whole thing is I did use the Color Radiance. And because the Color Radiance is actually a water-based product, I can't really say that I do expect the results to be that great with holding in my makeup. A lot of the times if you want your makeup really to stick to your face, you want to use makeup of the same base as well as a sealer of the same base. and your primer as well. So if like you're using silicone based makeup, you want to make sure that you're using silicone primer, a silicone setting spray possibly over the top just to go ahead and adhere better. Or if you're using water based, you want to use a water based primer. You want to use like a water based setting spray, stuff like that. So I'm thinking that this product would probably work absolutely wonderful with the camouflage line on the face, but you know, I'll have to test that out at a later time because I do not have my shade in the camouflage because my skin color has changed since the last time I had purchased the camouflage shade, which kind of sucks, but you know, you get over it. So when I get some money, I will get the camouflage line and I will go ahead and give this a test. But so far, I think I wiped all of the water off. I gotta make sure I get it off of my eye makeup. Okay, so I think I got all of the water off, and it looks like the only part that makeup came off was when I dabbed it over my eye makeup. So, and that's where I didn't really spray a lot of the sealant. So, you know, yeah, I lost a little bit of shimmer in my eye makeup, but that's okay because, you know, I just applied it and I didn't really spray the sealant over my eyes just because you don't want to be spraying alcohol too much over your eyes. I just kind of dusted it over and hoped that it would work. But for the rest of my face, my makeup still is fully intact. There are no streaks or lines from where the water was dripping down.
As you can see, my makeup still is intact, which is awesome.
I don't notice any changes around my nose area, which is normally where I would find changes just because things have a hard time settling there, and the crevices kind of get open, and because my face is constantly moving, that's where I get a lot of wear. And I don't seem to see any of that even with the water building up there and me dabbing it off. There's no makeup coming off, which is great. My chin is also another trouble area. My makeup still is intact there as well. So far with this product, I'd say it works really great as a sealer when you first apply it. That doesn't mean that it's going to be working that great throughout the rest of the day. So if you want to keep your makeup intact, I definitely recommend, especially if you have oily skin, maybe blotting your skin and then taking some of this in a spray bottle. You know, that sprays a nice fine mist, and just misting it over your face just to touch it up. But so far, my face feels dry. Like everything feels really great. Like I honestly feel like I did not even spray water on my face. It's pretty amazing. So I definitely think that this product works for the face. Like I said, given a little bit of time, I probably don't think that it would be that great. So, you know, I'm going to test that out. While we're here, let's test that out. I'm going to have my makeup sit on my face just for a few hours. I'm just kind of going to go mess around, do some errands, play with my little baby, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to spray some more on my face after blotting. You'll see olive oil and spray some on my face after blotting, and we'll try this water test again just to see if, you know, it'll work down the road when your makeup is not fresh. So, you know, let's go ahead and test that out. The time I have is 2:50, so maybe around 5-6 o'clock, probably after dinner, just because my day tends to get pretty hectic. I'll come back in and check with you guys. So while I'm waiting for some of the oils to come through my skin before I do the second splash test, I'm going to go ahead and test out just to see if this sealer will make my airbrush lip color last any longer than it would normally. So here we go.
So to airbrush my lips today, I'm going to go ahead and use Bronze Rose. And I'm just going to use one of my lip stencils that I picked up in a set at airbrushmakeup.com and just apply my airbrush lip color like so. Once I have the color all over the lips, I am going to go ahead and take the clear sealer. I'm just going to just put a few drops in there because I don't think I need too many for my lips. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to my lips like so. Now applying it was easy enough. You just want to make sure that your lips stay closed because once again, you don't want to be eating the alcohol. Anyways, this is the finished look on my lips.
Like you just saw, I airbrushed my lips and then I went ahead and airbrushed the sealer on it. I'm going to go ahead and see how long this airbrush lip color lasts with just the sealer on it. No moist and dewy this time, guys. Kiss test. Nothing transferred, as you can expect with airbrush makeup. So I'll go ahead and just let this sit as long as I let my foundation sit, and we'll see what happens at the end. Okay, so I am back, of course, after a few hours, more like several hours. Like I said, my day is quite unpredictable, and I don't really know when there's gaps between filming when I'm going to get back to being able to film the ending of a lot of these tests, but nonetheless, I'm here and I'm ready to go. So the time is now 10:16 at night. And as you can see, that time that has passed, my skin has gotten fairly oily, not like before where it was nice and mattified. So I'll go ahead and show you a close-up of what my skin looks like now.
As you can see, my makeup stayed intact. My skin did get quite oily, but it's still all intact. And as you can see, my lip color stayed intact as well.
So now that you've seen a close-up of my face and my lips, you can see that there's a lot of oil on my skin now. And you can also see that my lip color stayed intact. Okay, guys, this is amazing. So there was just a little bit of wear on the inner portion of my lip, which is normal. That's the normal kind of wear that you get, especially because I went to dinner at a restaurant today, which is why it took me so long to get back here. I went out with my family today, and I ate and I drank and I had snacks before I went to dinner, and nothing came off. So this is pretty amazing. And I wasn't doing anything different, guys. I was eating like I normally would, just to see and really test this out. So just a little bit of wear right here. As you can see, there's a difference in color there. That's normal. I'm not even tripping. But the rest of it is like still intact. The color is still there, y'all. Even on the corners too, which I'm like super surprised by. So Dinair's Makeup Sealer definitely works as a sealer on the lips. I would have never thought. Of course, I have to contact customer service again and make sure that it's like safe to be putting on your lips all the time, because I don't know if you're supposed to be putting alcohol on your lips all the time. Probably not safe, but if you're only going to do it once in a while or for a special occasion, this definitely works. So I'm pretty sure you can do it. Doing it every day, maybe not so much. I'm going to have to ask about that. But doing it once in a while for events or something like that, or a special night out or a special evening, definitely works. So I definitely recommend doing this if you're going to have like a night out where you want your makeup to look on point and you want everything to be sealed in on the lips, because it totally worked. I'm amazed by it, and I'm so happy because if you don't know, I am getting married and I do need my lip color to stay, and this is transfer resistant. So I think airbrushing my lips would be perfect for my wedding day. So I'm really excited about this. I'm just like really excited. This is great. Oh my god, this is great. And it was only 16 bucks too, and you get a crap ton of product. This is awesome. Okay, come back down, Christian. Now it's time for the face. Now, I did have the sealant on my face. I did not put anything else on my face while I let it sit and my oils come through. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of blot my skin, get rid of any excess oils, and then I'm going to spray my skin with water. I'm not going to apply any more of the sealer, okay, just because the sealer was on my face. I want to see if it works even later on in the day. And if anything comes off, it comes off, but I just want to see if it holds in after all your face chemistry comes out. You know, stuff happens like that. So we're going to test it like that. Let's just call it like a pure test, because this is like a pure test. Nothing is being reapplied or anything. So let me go ahead and get something to blot my skin. Okay, so to blot my skin, I am going to be using my Couture Lavender Blotting Papers. And just any blotting paper would work for you, I'm sure. But I like these because they smell oh so delicious. So I'm just going to go ahead and blot the excess oil very lightly, not pressing too hard at all. Just taking anything that's excess off of the skin to give this a fair run, because I do have really extremely oily skin. It's not like your average oily, and like my skin is like super oily. So, you know, you want to give it a fair run. Alright, so lots of nasty oils on there. So now that my skin is blotted, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with water. So, same bottle, of course, like we did in the first test, but I do need a tissue. Oh wait, I have one unused. So we're going to go ahead and get on with this splash test here. Splash test number 2, commence. Always forget to breathe. Take a deep breath. Alright. Spray enough so that I can actually open my eyes. Come on now. Anyways, I have water all over my face. As you can see, it's just everywhere. It's awesome. Making sure I don't get in my eye. Once again, don't taste any alcohol, which is great. And you can see it's like everything's like dripping down. So this is good. It's enough water. It's enough water on the face. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start patting away and seeing if any of my makeup comes off. Wow, that's hella water. So, well, cat. Alright, so definitely does not work with water on the lips. Do not saturate your lips with water because some of the pigment will come off. I got some of the pigment coming off on my paper right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. And I can see little dots of my lip color. A little bit missing right there. So definitely don't saturate your lips with water, of course. Use a straw, people. If you're going to go out, use a straw. Get the straw thing going, then you won't have to worry about your lip color going away. And then go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and pat the rest of this off. So I put a lot of water on my face. I don't know why I put so much water. Because I wanted a really good test to make sure that this stuff actually works. You know, wouldn't want to recommend a product that didn't work, of course. God, who does that? There's people who do that. I don't like those people. Because I ain't got money to be buying all these products. Alright, so the excess water off my eye. Oh, on the neck. Okay, I think I got most of the water off my face. Alright, so now that I have the majority of the water off of my face, there's just a little bit in my hair, I can honestly say there was no transfer on the tissue. The only transfer on the tissue that I see seems to be for my lip color and of course my eyeshadow, but I could not go out without shimmer on my eyes, so I did apply some MAC pigment on there. So it's just the MAC pigment that's coming off. So yeah, there's no foundation on this tissue at all, which is awesome. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you a close-up of my face.
So even after the second splash test and no reapplication of the sealer, you can see that my makeup is still in amazing condition.
So now that you saw that close-up of my face, I'm going to go ahead and kind of pick at my face to see if there's any details that I might have missed. And it looks like everything is still intact. My makeup still looks really nice. My blush is still on. There are no streaks, no lines. Even my concealer stayed on. That's pretty amazing. Let's check the chin. Okay, nothing came off the chin. Nothing came off the chin. Look at. That's normal because that's the underside of my lip, not necessarily my chin. But on my chin, makeup is still intact. I can still see my concealer. It's still nice and bright and beautiful, which I like. And around my nose area, that's the one that I wanted to check. So it looks like around this area, nothing is going on, but I did lose some pigment here. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily from the water. It could be from, you know, I tend to touch the corners of my nose. When my face itches, you know, I tend to touch the corner of my nose. So I don't really think that that's, you know, that's probably not from the water, but it's not even noticeable otherwise. I mean, you tell me if you notice it, but I personally don't when I look at my face. So overall, I'd say that this product is pretty good. It works really well at sealing in your makeup, even from when it's fresh to when it's hours down the line. I mean, I started putting on my makeup around 2 something like you saw, and now I'm back here at like 10 at night and my makeup is still looking flawless, even not even having reapplied the sealer. So imagine if you reapplied the sealer. I mean, you could do that for backup, but honestly, I don't think you need it. So overall, my opinion of this product is it's amazing. It does an amazing job sealing in airbrush makeup. I definitely see why Dinair offers it on their website. I mean, hopefully this will inspire you to go ahead and give this product a try. Check it out. If you do a test. Let me see. I would love to see the results. Tell me how you feel about it. Oh, let me tell you a little bit about the product first. So it is alcohol based and it smells like alcohol. I'm not even kidding. It smells like isopropyl alcohol, like a toned down version of it. So if you kind of take the colors from like the Brights collection or the Fantasy colors, it smells like that mixed in with isopropyl alcohol. So I don't recommend inhaling this stuff when you're spraying it on your face, because you don't really because you're not really supposed to be inhaling any of this stuff anyway. I mean, you can because it's safe, but I don't inhale it when I spray it on my face, so don't recommend that. And definitely know it's going to have an alcohol scent to it when you put it on. When it dries, you can't smell anything. So overall, great product. I'm definitely going to be using this again, especially on my wedding day, because I need whatever I can get to go ahead and seal in this makeup. And it's great that, you know, you guys pushed me to test this product out, because it's great. It's wonderful. I'm so happy about the way it sealed in my lip color. I'm super excited about that. And like the face, I mean, what more can I ask for? This is pretty awesome. So I hope this intro, demo, and review was helpful for you. I hope you give this product a try. Let me know if you do in the comment box below. I'd love to know your experience with this product because I absolutely love it. You know, of course, I want your opinion on it as well. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Tell you it's your nose. When you wear makeup, you don't scratch your nose. You tap your face. Tap your face. You have an itch on your face, you don't scratch it. Tap it. Tap that itch out. Here. This is where I get itches a lot. Tapping my nose. People are like, what the hell is she doing? I'm like, I'm tapping my nose, man. It's itchy. But you want me to pick my nose? I ain't gonna pick my nose. That's nasty. You just tap it. Then you're good to go.